Okay. Let me do a check one, check one. Let me see if I've even started broadcasting live yet. Let me make sure I'm broadcasting live. Check one, check one. Okay, let me just do this here. I'm going here. Okay, check one, check two. All right, let's make sure we got everything set up on the back end. Do a double check on my mic. 1 2 1 2. Can you hear the mic? Okay, good, good. All right, let's go ahead and take it live. When folks start joining on, which they will, check one. Let me see here. I got my hand in front of me, and let me just go see if I'm even live. Hold on one moment. If I'm live, do me a favor. Look right below the video. Look right below the video, and just say, "We can hear you, Shay. We can hear you." Just say, "We can hear you, Shay. We can hear you." Just so I know that I'm being heard. This would be pretty cool. So let me do this now. Okay, I'm going to open this up in just a second. And let me just do a check here. I love doing a check when we get started because sometimes we get started. Hey, Greta, good to see you. Monica Butts, it is always a pleasure. Thanks for joining. Patricia Hilder, it is always a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining. This is going to be one of those really special, I can call them educational, but we've got a lot to cover in a short period of time. So I just want to make sure I can be heard. Hey, Speaker Sabrina, thanks for joining. Hey, what's going on? Kenethia Morgan, thanks a lot for joining on. Do me a favor for those folks that are tuning in, those folks that are listening, look right below the video, and just type these words so that I know I can be heard, Leroy. Just put, "Shay, we can hear you." Or put, "Shay, I'm ready." Just put, "Shay, I'm ready. Let's get started." This is one of those that you want to share. So do me a favor, Leroy, as you're joining on, Speaker Sabrina, as you're joining on, Kenethia Morgan, as you're joining on, Greta, Monica, Patricia, look right below the video and give me the cue that we can hear me or you can hear me, because I'm ready to get started. I'm ready to kick this thing off. Look, some conversations are motivational. Some conversations are inspirational. Some conversations are empowering. And then some conversations, well, it's a money conversation. It is a money conversation. So one of the talks that we're going to have, one of the conversations we're going to have this evening, hey, Tommy Jones, is we're going to have a conversation around how to generate the revenue in your business. So do me a favor, Tommy Jones. Let me know that you can hear me. Look right below the video. What's up, William Dallas? I'm just trying to get a check-in so people can make sure I'm heard. And then we're going to kick this thing off like we've never kicked it off before. Get ready to plan the second half. Get ready to make the next quarter your best quarter ever. Look, this is a brand new year, a brand new month. It's like January 1st. Okay, Tommy says, "Shay, I'm ready." Monica said, "Shay, I'm ready." Venus Senior said, "Shay, I'm ready." All right, Monica Butts Baker. What's up, Monica? Let me know if you're available. We got to get you back on the show. Says, "I'm ready." All right, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and kick off. Let's kick off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go and kick this thing off.
Please go ahead and give a big standing ovation for the one and the only Shay Brown.
Every morning in Africa, a gazelle wakes up and it knows it must outrun the fastest lion or will be killed and eaten. Also, every morning in Africa, a lion wakes up and knows it must outrun the slowest gazelle or it will starve to death. You've heard it before. It doesn't matter whether you're a lion or a gazelle. When the sun comes up, you better be what? You better be running. That's right. That's right. You better be running. Life is about meaning, and meaning is about service. Isn't that the reason why we're all here? Isn't that what we're all searching for? 2013, the Peak Performance Institute was created. 5,000 clients who we've helped turn their idea into a reality, their reality into a business, their business into a movement, impacting 5.7 million lives around the world. Imagine that! My name is Shay Brown, the Happy Entrepreneur, and welcome to the Happy Entrepreneur Network, the world's largest organization for the well-being of an entrepreneur. And as we always say, our mission at the Happy Entrepreneur Network, our mission is to inspire, empower, and provide resources for the entrepreneur to live a balanced life and execute their vision for the people they were called to serve. And
our mantra. You know, I love our belief. Everyone should have a belief statement. Our belief is the results that show up in your life are just as important as the results that show up in your bank account. With that being said, let's get started.
Well, let's get started. It's a great day. Once again, my name is Shay Brown, and I'm so excited. I couldn't wait for this conversation to take place today. Let me just double check and see who's in the house. Let me make sure that we've hit the button. Let's make sure that we've done that. Let me do that right now. Just 1 second. I'm gonna hit the button right now, which I'm doing. There we go. There we go. It went out now, so we are now officially live. I want to welcome you all to the Happy Entrepreneur Show, the #1 business development and revenue focused late night show in the country. And you, the entrepreneur, you, the business owner, you, the speaker, you, the author or the coach or the person that's into professional and in personal development, let me just go ahead and acknowledge you for the winner that you are, for the champion that you are, for just showing up right now. And yes, we're going to have a conversation. We're going to go ahead and put together our second half plan. I'm going to show you a 3-step formula that you can do your 1-page business plan, and it's going to happen right now. And I want you, if you would, to step back. And for those folks that are joining on, like Venus Senior who's out there, or Dina Brooks who's out there, why don't you take a moment and let's just spotlight what you do. Let's spotlight your business. Let's spotlight the problem that you solve in the market. And here's how we're going to do that. I want you to look right below the video, and I want you to write these words. I help people blank. Or I help businesses blank. And then go ahead and share what you do. So if you're someone like Tommy Jones, who I got a chance to connect with, by the way, and hang out with at the Power Networking Conference, he might say, I help people, manifest their dreams by speaking or by encouraging them, by motivating them, whatever it may be. If you're someone like Monica Butts, who's out there right now and she's watching, Monica Baker Butts, she might put, I help people take their ideas and convey them into words so that people understand the vision that they have. What I want you to do right now, and I just want to recognize you, the business owner. So take a moment, all my digital note takers, take a moment, all of my entrepreneurs, and look right below the video and write what you do. But you're going to frame the sentence around, I help people blank. I help businesses ... So if you're someone like Matthew who's just joined on, hey Matthew, thanks for joining. He would look right below the video and he would put, I help people ... I'm going to take a moment and just acknowledge you in the business that you're in, because you have a vision for the people you were called to serve. You have a vision for yourself. Hey, Marquita Life, thanks for joining. Hey, D. Bowden, thanks for joining. Hey, Saccone Prince, thanks for joining. One of the things we're doing just as we get kicked off, and yes, we're going to plan the second half. Yes, we're going to focus on that second quarter. Yes, we're going to make sure as we're focusing on the second quarter, let me make sure I can be seen, as we're focusing on the second quarter, that, you know what? We're going to make the second half of our sales better than the first half. So do me a favor, look right below the video, and just go ahead and write these words. Write these words right now. I help people ... I help people ... Hey, Alyssa Mitchell, thanks for joining, by the way. I'm glad you can hear me. Hopefully right now that I'm broadcasting, so hopefully you all can hear me. If you can't, that's going to be a bigger problem. Let me turn the microphone down. I got a new microphone over here, by the way. So we're testing out some things. So hopefully, let me hit that gain there. Hopefully you can hear me. Yeah, turn that up a little bit so they can hear me, so the camera stays focused. What's up, Terrence Lefferich? Thanks for joining. How to make the second half of the sales year better than the first half. So here's what I want you to do. You can hear me, but I can't hear you. You can see me, but I can't see you. And so what we do at the Happy Entrepreneurs Tribe, one of the things we do is that we make sure that everyone gets a chance to be part of the community, that this is just not a push out, but this is a pull in. This is all of us working together. Yes, we're going to talk about how to make the second half of your sales year better than the first half. And for some of you, that means that you can finally leave your 9 to 5. For some of you, that means that you can finally get the marketing that you need. For some of you, that means you can finally get the technology you need. For some of you, it means you can finally take the vacation you've always wanted to take. For some of you, it means you can hire the right team to do the right work at the right time when you need it. So how to make the second half of the sales year better than the first? It's a big conversation. What's up, Justin Burns, my man? Thanks for joining. So I asked everyone to look right below the video and put what you do, right? And I'm going to talk about July 1st. I'm going to talk about looking to the past. I'm going to talk about planning your second half. I'm going to talk about a one-page sales plan. We're going to get to that right away. But first, let me go ahead and acknowledge people who are following the instructions and they're sharing how they help people. And people say, Shay, why do you always take a couple minutes to do that? Because I believe in you. You're part of the Happy Entrepreneurs Tribe. So let me say, we got Venice Senior says, I help people understand what they owe and do not let healthcare providers. I help people find the money and pay less on their healthcare bills. Thanks for all you're doing. Monica Butts Baker put, I help people advance to the next level by enriching their word power. Thank you so much. Now you too, you can look below the video and you can write, I help people ... I help businesses ... Terrence Leffridge said, I help people get their message out to the masses. Thanks a lot for sharing, by the way. Alyssa says, I help people to monetize their own gift and turn it into multiple streams of income using my books. I'm a 4-time author. Thanks for sharing. It's not about you. It's about the people you were called to serve. So I'm telling you, it's the right, I help people. We don't care how many letters you have behind your name. We don't care what you do, but people will connect with you. If you see someone, they may be in your tribe. What's up, Erica Sally? Erica Sally is transforming lives. Erica Sally, make sure you put right below the video, I help people ... Don't worry. This is a money conversation this evening. Don't worry. We're going to talk about how to make the second half of your sales better than the first. But let me just acknowledge you. Tommy Jones is out there. Tommy Jones, send me a note. I got your message, man. I want to bring you on the show. If you're available tomorrow, we're going to bring you on the show. I just met Tommy. Fantastic guy. Did some amazing things. Candace speaks very, very highly of you. Her name is Candace Carter, by the way. No one works harder. But Tommy said, I help people amplify their voice and leverage their presence in the marketplace by effectively conveying their message to the world. Look, that's clear. Tommy Jones, we need you to help people do exactly what you said. Amplify their voice and get their message to the world. Thanks for joining, by the way. Sakoni Princess, I help people walk in their power by understanding what they bring to the marketplace. This is so cool. Chevelle Scott, welcome back, Chevelle. Chevelle said, I help people to travel at wholesale price and make money. Thank you so much. Nicole Brown Hurston is in the house. Look, this is a cool conversation because I'm putting this down so I don't miss it. We reached that halfway point of the sales year. Today is July 2nd. And you think about where we are, you think about what we've done, we think about what we want to accomplish. And if you stop for a moment and you just checked in where you are at this halfway point of the year. What's up, Crystal Cunningham? I owe you a call. You owe me a call. Thanks for joining, Crystal. People above Crystal, they were writing, I help people ... So Crystal, tell people what you help people do. So you write, I help people ... Nicole Brown, make sure you do that. Alyssa, make sure you do that because I want y'all to connect and work with each other. We're all part of the Happy Entrepreneurs Tribe. So it's not about Shay Brown. It's about all of us supporting each other. Look, there's plenty for everybody. And if you're someone thinking, I don't want people to know what I do, maybe they're going to take what I'm doing, then maybe this conversation is for you. But we believe in the law of abundance. We believe that there's plenty for everyone. So Nicole Brown Hurston put, I help people, give them hope and help them heal. Now, you mentioned that. We'll learn a little more about what you do a little bit later. So thank you so much for joining. But here's what I want you to do. I want you to step back for a moment. And I want you to take a look at where you are right now, at the halfway part of where we are in the year. And we're going to step back and we're going to look at it from 3 perspectives. Because in life, we're always 3 places, Michelle Pillar. Thanks for joining. We're always 3 places. We're either at a time of reflection. That means we're reflecting on what's taken place in the past. And we're learning from those lessons. We're in a time of planning, which is what we're going to do today. We're going to reflect and then we're going to plan. We're going to reflect and then we're going to plan. And we have a 1-page sales plan. or we're in a place of massive action. We're taking action towards our goals and what we want to accomplish. I was having a conversation earlier today. I had several. And with this particular coaching client, I'm not going to mention their name because I don't have their permission to mention their name. But just know that they've been in business now for over 7 years. And as we had our session today, I was walking them through the steps that I'm going to walk you through right now. And I said, look, you've had some successes. But if you step back and looked at your revenue plan of where you wanted to be, and they said, Shay, honestly, I never did the revenue plan. And that might be you. You might be thinking, Shay, last December, I didn't do a revenue plan. Shay, in the first quarter of this year, I didn't step and do my plan for the rest of the year. Shay, in the second quarter of this year we got together, I didn't do my plan. That's fine. You're just like the person I was with. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means maybe you never stopped to do it. And so this person hadn't stopped to do it. And I said, okay, let's go through this process and let's develop a one-page sales and marketing plan. And let's set a goal that every day we're going to take one step and then take the next step and then take the next step and then take the next step. And the person said this to me. They said, Shay, I work with a lot of coaches. I work with a lot of folks. What's up, Tanasha Sampson? Thanks for joining. But I've never been through this exercise. And I said, well, I'm glad you're here. So I'm going to do that with you. I'm going to ask a series of questions in a moment. And maybe I'll bring up the screen and maybe I'll do some planning on you. Do some planning with you right now, and maybe I'll walk through it with you. But we're going into another quarter, in this case, the third quarter, and there's going to be some challenges. So here's what I want you to know. July the 1st, for some folks, yesterday came and went like it was no big deal. But we just started the second half of the upcoming year of 2019. So it was a mini January 1. And when you think about a mini January 1, you think about that today is my January 1. Today is my January 1. Today is my January 1. Now, I'm going to get into the planning, but first, I want you to have that mindset that today is my January 1. There will be new opportunities. There will be new businesses. In fact, the people, the businesses, they're going to help me achieve my revenue goal. The people that I was called to serve, they don't know who I am right now, and I don't know who they are. But here's what I do know. That in the second quarter, we're going to come together. Shay, why do you say that? Why do you say that, Shay? Because someone right now has a goal of finding you. Someone out there right now, they have a goal of finding you. Here's what I want you to write down below the video. Just write this below the video, and then I'm going to get started. But it's what I love to say when we start, and it's so important. But just write this down. It's one of our mantras. It's one of our beliefs here at the Happy Entrepreneur Network. But today is my January 1st. Today is my January 1st. Just write that down. Today is my January 1st. Today is my what? January 1st. Today is my what? January 1st. Today, you see every day as a new opportunity. You can build on yesterday's successes, or you can put its failures behind you and start all over again. You practice activities and you will develop habits that will improve your body, your mind, and your soul. Everyone do me a favor. Look right below the video. Look right below the video. Hey, Sherry Wallace, look right below the video and write these words. Today is my January 1st. New opportunities. Today is my January 1st. I'm developing new habits. Today is my January 1st. I'm going after new clients. Today is my January 1st. I have a new mindset and a new belief system. And even if there's a little voice in the back of your head saying, no, you don't. No, you don't. You never change. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, I want you to say to yourself, yes, I do. And if you see someone who wrote right below that today is my January 1st. Today is my January 1st. Today is my January 1st. As you saw those words being written right below the video right now, go hit the heart button. Go hit the like button. That's a signal. Now we're going to get into the training right now, like right now in a second. But first, I want you to understand and acknowledge that today is my January 1st. Today is my January 1st. Today is my January 1st. You'll hear me say that at least 1,000,000 times before my days come to an end on this planet. But when your feet hit the ground tomorrow morning, when your feet hit the ground this afternoon, if you're like Sheila Reynolds and you're in Germany right now, it's like 5:30 in the morning. She's just waking up. If you're over in London, it's like 8:30. But when your feet hit the ground, today is my January 1st. Cynthia Allen said, today is my January 1st. Alyssa said, today is my January 1st. Monica Butts Baker said, today is my January 1st. Dee Bowden said, today is my what? January 1st. Alyssa, I see you. Absolutely. Today is your January 1st. So I want you to look into the future right now. And I want you to look about 90 days. And it's the end of the third quarter. So you're going to step back right now and you're going to get a piece of paper out. Like if I was going to get a piece of paper out right now, which I might do. Here's what I want you to do. Let me get a piece of paper out. I may get one out with you right now. Let me see if I can go get a piece of paper. I'll get one out right now. And I want you to look into the future right now. Let me see. New document. I'm going to open up a new document, which I'm doing right now, real time, while we're speaking. This is what I'm doing. I'm going over here, and I want you to put down, what did you accomplish? So we're going to look into the future. We're going to get into some good stuff in a moment, but I want you to look into the future about 90 days. Let me change this right here. Let's make this Arial. Can you guys see that? Oh, you can't. Oh, they can't see it yet. Okay, let's make sure they can see it, because it doesn't do me any good to do it by myself. So let's go over here. Okay, we're now 90 days in the future, and we're asking ourselves, what did you accomplish? So where are we, Shay? It's 90 days in the future. 90 days from now, the question is, what did you accomplish? And I want you right now, as you're listening right now, and you're paying very, very close attention, I want you to think about that. What did you accomplish? Let me take this off of here. Boop, boop. There we go. There we go. I think y'all can see it now. 90 days from now, what did you accomplish? Now, as you were writing that down, what did you accomplish? I want you now to look right below the video, and I want you to make a declaration. So I'm looking out 90 days from now, and I'm looking at, what have I accomplished 90 days from now? And one of the accomplishments that I want to have 90 days from now is from a sales lens. We're looking at everything from a business lens, but first from a sales lens. So you might say, Shay, that's kind of broad. What did I accomplish over the next 90 days? I want you to look at it from a business perspective and then from a sales perspective. Now, normally we talk about results in your life. That's not what we're talking about right now. Right now, we're talking about results in your business. We're talking about how to make the second half of this year sales results better than the first half. So the first thing is look out 90 days. So when I look out 90 days, one of the things I see, what's up, Kim Warren Martin? Hey, I thought you was on travel, somewhere hanging out. Hey, Cheryl Diane, thanks for joining. Yes, today is your January 1st. I want you to think, what have you accomplished over the next 90 days? Now, I want you to look right below the video, like right now. So I'm going there now, and I'm saying, okay, what did I accomplish, right? And when I'm doing that, I'm thinking to myself, well, there's a couple things I want to accomplish. Now, you put yours down. I'll be transparent. You be transparent. Do this exercise with me. I'm going to put down, we've got 10 major proposals, each for 1 million or higher. So this is in the corporate. This is for corporate accounts. And so one of our goals, and we had a conversation just this past weekend, myself and the leadership team, and we were starting to write down some of the things that we wanted to accomplish. So I said to myself, hey, look, I want 10 proposals for $1 million each. So that means between now and the next 30 to 45 days, I've got to have some sub goals, which I'll talk about later, so that I can focus my energy so that I'm in a position to at least write 10 proposals for $1 million or higher to actually solve a problem for their sales team, for their marketing, or for their company. Now, it's going to take partnerships. That doesn't mean I'm going to do it all myself. That's not what it means. But as Harvest Queen just joined, I want you all to look below the video. And even if you don't write your goal down, I want you to look right below the video right now. And I want you to write these words. I am a 90-day champion. Now look, for me to accomplish this goal, there's some things I've got to do. I'm going to get into some details in a minute. But for me to accomplish this goal, I have to first believe that I'm a 90-day champion. So I want you to look right below the video, and I want you to put, I am a 90-day champion. Just put, I am a 90-day champion. You're going to make this declaration. You're going to say this affirmation. This is going to be your mantra. I am a 90-day champion. I am a 90-day champion. In fact, say that with me right now. I am a a 90-day champion. Doesn't that feel good, Karen Tongue? Doesn't that feel good to say, I am a 90-day champion? All my 90-day champions out there, if someone said they're a 90-day champion, even if you think it's corny, hit the heart button, hit the like button, encourage them right now, because for them to achieve their goal, I put my goal down, and the goal that I put down, and I put it down boldly, that over the next 90 days, what did I accomplish? 10 major proposals, each for $1 million or higher. And this is for corporate accounts. I didn't put down there that I got to win the agreement. I didn't put down there that I got the money. All I put in here first is that I want to have the proposals in over the next 90 days. So I've got to become a 90-day champion. You see, there are times in our lives when we take several steps back over a 90-day stretch. And there are times in our life where 90 days passes and we accomplish absolutely nothing. And there are times in our life when we make tremendous progress over 90 days. The next 90 days is going to be one of those stretches in your life. That's why you're going to put, I am a 90-day champion. You're going to write, I am a 90-day champion. When you see that written down, I want you to hit the heart button. Encourage someone else. Say, yes, you can do this. Kyle says, I am a 90-day champion. Cynthia Allen said, I am a 90-day champion. Belinda Lumpkin said, I am a 90-day champion. Kim Warren Martin said, I am a 90-day champion. Ardina Brooks said, I am a 90-day champion. What's up, Ken? Karen Tongue says, I am a 90-day champion. Venus Senior is in the house said, I am a 90-day champion. Monica Butts Baker says, I am a 90-day champion. Now, this is not about me. This is not about me. This is all about you. Nicole Brown Hurston said, over the next 90 days, I will have 5 paid speaking engagements. I am a 90-day champion. Tommy Jones says, I am a 90-day champion. Monica Butts Baker says, I will. Mimi says, great evening. Hey, as you're joining on, one of the things that I learned from Letitia, and I'm going to share a message that Letitia Nicole had in just a moment. She shares the thought of the week. Hey, Tommy Jones, remind me to get the thought of the week from you, man. I love that. You'll be humorous. We got to have some guys in here, by the way. But she shared it with us. And I want to share it with you. And then I want you to ask the question, are you getting ready to get ready? Or are you ready to take massive action? We're going to talk about that in just a moment. Michelle Pillar says, I am a 90-day champion. You are a 90-day champion. Let's go to video. Let's see if we can bring up Letitia Nicole, who made a commitment, who has a movement out there right now, who's making a change to help people speak life in their business. Let's see what she has to say.
Hello, hello, hello to all the happy entrepreneurs out there. This is Letitia Nicole, your transformation evangelist, and I am here to speak life to you. Now, I want you to think about your mind. Your mind is the most powerful muscle in your body. Now, when you think about your mind and how powerful it is, it also has a subconscious that is carrying all of your life experiences. Now, when you think about your life experiences, these are your assumptions. This is how it guides you through your daily activity and how you perceive things. Well, I wanted to tell you this. When you receive, refocus, envision, and conquer your thoughts, just by believing you can do all things through Christ Jesus that gives you strength, you can help change your mindset. So I want to tell you that you are powerful, and I want you to repeat it after me and believe it, so you too can receive, refocus, envision, and conquer that mindset that has got you in that mediocrity place. Okay? Repeat after me. I am powerful. And whatever I believe, I can bring into fruition for my life. All right? My name is Letitia Nicole, and I speak life so that we all may have life more abundantly. Blessings.
As we talk about blessing, we talk about speaking life, we talk about I am powerful. Here's something that I learned from Letitia Nicole. Now, some of you were following along earlier. Some of you put down what you're going to accomplish over the next 90 days. And here's why I want you to put that. When we put intention on action, it is incredible what we can accomplish. Now, I only ask you to look out into the 90 days. And I ask you to put down what you're going to accomplish in your business over the next 90 days. You see, you get what you focus on. You get what you focus on. You get what you focus on. The future is imaginary. The future, by definition, doesn't exist. We're always in the present moment. There's a moment. There's a moment. There's a moment. By definition, we are never, ever in the future. We're always in, well, the present moment. And your mind only operates in three quadrants. And we want to thank Letitia Nicole for what she talked about, which is that be powerful, that I am powerful, that I am powerful. Karen Tung wrote down, I am powerful. Venus put down, I am powerful. Tara James put down, I am powerful. Chevelle put down, I am powerful. Tommy says, what's up, Kim? Monica says, you get what you focus on. I am powerful. But as you're doing that, I want you to think about the three quadrants. And Letitia Nicole, she does that from her heart. That is something, a message she wanted to share. And some of you have a message you want to share. And I want to share it with the Happy Entrepreneurs Tribe because I don't have all the answers. I'm here to talk about how to make the second half of your sales better than the first half. And yeah, I'm going to talk about that. But the future is imaginary. We're going to create a compelling future. We're going to have a one-page sales and marketing plan when we're done. And we're going to do that. But your mind only operates in three quadrants that I'm aware of. Only three quadrants. Only three quadrants. Someone put these three quadrants down. Ardina, I see you. Yes, you're powerful. Cynthia, I see you. Yes, you're powerful. But it only operates in three quadrants. Jot these three quadrants down. It operates in the past, the present, and the future. The past, the present, in the future. Shay, we got to get to goal setting. Don't worry about that. Shay, you going to bring that up? Yes, I am. But I first want to talk about your mind and how it operates. So over the next 90 days, as I was talking, someone sent me a note and said, Shay, you mentioned you're going to focus on, but how are you going to get there? And are you going to talk about the sales plan? Yes, I am. But first, I wanted to have a shift in your mindset. I wanted to have a shift in your belief system. So let me go back to the digital board. Now, hopefully you guys are writing this down as well. I'm going to go make a note because I want to answer that person's question. Next time, put it in the feed. Don't text me. And the person said, Shay, what are you going to do? How are you going to get there? How are you possibly going to first, over the next 90 days? Here's the next question. Powerful people ask powerful questions. So over the next 90 days, don't worry about my typing right now. I will improve. Now, I'm going to put down what I improve, and someone put this down for you as well. I will improve my focus. I will improve my discipline. And I will improve my actions. So over the next 90 days, in order for me to accomplish what I need to accomplish, I'm going to improve my focus, my discipline, and my actions. I'm going to improve my focus, my discipline, and my actions. Here's the question for you. Now, some of you, that might be the answer. But over the next 90 days, for you to get to where you have to get to, what are you going to improve over the next 90 days? No, seriously. Over the next 90 days, what are you going to improve over the next 90 days? Now, if you don't know right now, what's up, Audrey Hyman? Thanks for joining. What's up, Deborah Crimes? Thanks for joining. Crims, thanks for joining. What are you going to improve? Now, I said I'm going to improve my focus, my discipline, and my actions. My focus, my discipline, and my actions. Someone look right below the video, and say improve my focus, improve my discipline, and improve my actions. Don't worry, I'm going to get into some of the technical stuff as it relates to sales, but for some of us, we first got to start here. This is a good starting point because when we look back over the last 90 days, over the last 60 days, over the last 30 days, and if we were to rate ourselves on a scale of 1 to 10 in the areas of just being focused, in the areas of being disciplined, in the areas of taking massive action, for some of us, we passed that with flying colors. And others of us, well, you know what? On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 meaning not too good and 10 meaning really high, for some of us, well, we haven't been doing that. And I'm here to serve. I'm here to help because I know that you are a sales visionary. And I know that you have a vision for the people you were called to serve. In order for you to manifest that vision, sales helps you develop the resources necessary to support that vision, to develop that vision, and also to deliver that vision to the people you were called to serve. So you will improve your focus, your discipline, and your action. What is it going to be for you? I just shared from my heart what I was going to improve, but for some of you, that might not be what you need to improve in. But I just need to be more focused, more focused, more focused. You get what you focus on. That's one of our principles. So one of our principles. You get what you focus on. My father, Marshall Brown, and I see you writing out there like Cheryl Diane says, I will improve my focus, my attitude, my discipline, my actions. Belinda says, I will improve my focus, my discipline, and my actions. The question is, over the next 90 days, here was the question, what are you going to improve? Now, I'm going back. I don't know if y'all can see that now. Let me see if y'all can see that. Hopefully y'all can see this. Y'all can see that? Okay, good. I'm going back to my father, Marshall Brown. And my father, Marshall Brown, who passed away in May of 2017, he's no longer with us. And it's amazing because I always said that I would never be quoting my dad. I wasn't going to be one of those people that's quoting their parents all the time. Nope, that wasn't going to be me. I wasn't going to do that. I can't even find the equal sign. I wasn't going to do that. And here I am quoting my dad, which is kind of amazing, right? And so I would think about what he would say if he was right now. And you're sitting back saying the actions. Don't worry, I'm going to get to it. And in a minute, I'm going to give you guys a number because I'm going to set up an accountability group and it's going to cost you nothing. And we're going to help keep each other accountable in just a minute over the next 90 days, right? Like we're going to work together. There's going to be special trainings in there, special conversations, special guest experts just for you. And it doesn't cost you a dime. But here's what my dad said. Just hear me, and then I'm gonna give you the special number, Layla. Make sure you don't miss it. Tommy, make sure you don't miss it. Andrea, hey, Andrea Stuckley, make sure you don't miss it. But here's what my dad said. My dad, Marshall Brown, used to say, if it's easy to do, it's easy not to do. But if it's hard, it's the first thing you should do. Now, the question I used to ask my dad is why? Why is that the first thing I should do? Here's what he said. And someone jot this down below. He said, doing the hard things in life develops discipline. Now, some of you put down your 90-day goals. And for some of you, it's a stretch, but it's within your grasp. For some of you, it's a stretch, but it's within your grasp. Getting 10 proposals for $1 million? That's a stretch. But I believe it's within my grasp. And so doing the hard things in life develops discipline. Matter of fact, let me write that down in my notes. Hopefully you're taking some notes. I'm going to get into the money stuff, but I just want to make sure you get this. You don't miss this. Write this down. Doing the hard things in life develops discipline. Someone put that right below in the notes for me. All my note takers. Thank you so much, Venus. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you so much, Tommy. Thank you so much, Layla. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you, Kim Martin. Thank you all of you who are taking notes. And so Shay, what's the message that you're trying to share from your dad? What's this formula? So my dad used to have this formula. And the formula, go here. I can't even see it. Hold on. Let me, can y'all see that? Y'all can't even see it. Can they see it? Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now they can see it, Shay. Okay, cool. I can see it and they can see it. Okay, great. This is interesting. I'm outside my comfort zone, ladies and gentlemen. But my dad used to say this: decisions minus discipline equals a disaster. Equals a disaster. So for some of you right now, as you're listening, you're like, Shay, I made the decision that the next 9 days is going to be my best 90 days. Shay, I made a decision. I wrote down my goals. I wrote down my plans. Shay, I'm ready. Because the future is imaginary. So you made a decision, but a decision minus discipline, doing the things you know you should do, equals a disaster. A decision minus discipline equals a disaster. Let me say it again. A decision minus discipline equals disaster. But we're going to flip that thing around. And then we're going to get into over the next 90 days how you're going to improve your focus, how you're going to improve your discipline, how you're going to improve your actions, how you're going to generate more leads, how you're going to set more appointments, how you're going to get in front of more folks, how you're going to build that sales team. How will the second half of this year in sales be better than the first half? I'm not going to leave you. I'm here with you. And I'm going to share with you the special thing to do in about 30 seconds. But first, I got to write down the real formula from my dad. I got to write down what he shared with me that made a difference for me, and I pray it makes a difference for you. And here's the magic formula. He said decisions plus, someone write this right below the video. Someone put this right below the video. Decisions plus discipline equal dominion or domination. My handwriting is, my typing is about as bad as all y'all's, by the way. Dominon. Okay, I-O-N. Don't laugh at my typing. It's gonna really affect my self-esteem over here. All right, decisions plus discipline equals dominion. So for you to have dominion over your goals, Melissa Lambert, for you to have dominion over what's going to take place, for you to be able to step it up, I want someone to look right below the video and say decisions plus disciplines equal domination. Decisions plus discipline equals domination. Decisions. You're going to make a decision today that the next 90 days will be your best 90 days ever. You've already wrote down, I am a 90-day champion. You already said you're going to create imaginary future, because the future by definition doesn't exist. But I want you to wake up every single day and tell yourself D plus D plus D equals, D plus D equals D. That's all I want you to put down. Decisions, you're going to make that right now. The fact that you showed up tells me that you're a winner. It tells me that you have the potential inside of you to perform at such a higher level than whatever level you're performing at right now. It already says that. It says you have greatness inside you. It says that you've already been given the gifts by our Creator, that's God, that which you need to be successful. But you're stuck in a place right now. And so now the discipline has to come in to make sure that you do the things you know you should do on a continuous basis. That consistency will be the key. That consistency is the key. That consistency is the key. And having said that, what do most people struggle with? Yeah. Yeah. Consistency. 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 Do me a favor. One of the things that I like that Letitia Nicole taught me is she said, Shay, people write affirmations. I am. It's very powerful. I will is very powerful. But she said, when you look in Genesis in the very beginning, there's 3 words that's more powerful than I am. She was on my show. I said, what words are more powerful than I am? I put down, I am powerful. I put down, I am a 90-day champion. What could be another level above that? What's up, Cheryl Graham? Thanks for joining. Cynthia, decisions plus discipline equals dominion. Thank you so much for writing that. Nicole put consistency is the key. Andrea put consistency is the key. We're going to stay in this conversation. I'm going to give you a way to do that. It's not going to cost you a dime in about 2 minutes. And so I want you to listen and follow the instructions. And when you do, we're going to all be part of an accountability group. It's not for everybody, but it's for those folks that want to be not an accountability group to beat you up, not an accountability group that you do what you say you're going to do, but an accountability group that's staying consistent, that's making decisions, that has the discipline, and that over the next 90 days, they will be a champion. We're going to sprint for 90 days. Let me get back to Letitia Nicole, because Letitia Nicole taught me this, and this is so important. So I shared this with you. Here's what she said. Karen Tung, I believe you, consistency is the key. Yeah, consistency is the key. She said this. She said, let there be joy in your life, Shay. Let there be was the key. Let there be happiness. Let there be love in your relationship. Let there be more clients than you can handle. Let there be success in your business. Let there be more money than you need. See, she stepped back and she taught me something, and I'm going to pass this on with you. It didn't come from me. She shared it with me. I show up sometime to teach, and on that episode, I was taught, and that happens. So I want you to write right below the video. We're not going to say I am powerful. We're not going to say I am consistent. We're going to say let there be blank in my business. So for some of you, let me go back over here. Let me see if I can write this down. I'm doing a lot over here, but don't worry. We're going to make it happen. That's just what we do. So we're going to put let there be ... So let there be more clients. Let there be more appointments. Let there be more speaking engagements. Let there be more success in my business. Let there be, now we're talking about let there be more qualified referrals. Let there be. Now, I want you to do me a favor. I'm just saying let there be right now, and I'm thinking for Shay Brown. I'm thinking for Shay Brown. Let there be no debt in my business. Let there be communication with my team and clients. Let there be technology that works so I do less work. No, I don't know what it is for you, but do me a favor. I want you to look right below the video, and I want you to put let there be. And I want you to make a statement. The statement is not for you. The statement is for someone else. We're going to pay this message for it. I'm not the only one. I'm going to get into all the good stuff in a minute so you can plan your second half. Don't worry about that. I have not forgotten. But first, sometimes you got to slow down to speed up. And I want you to understand decisions plus discipline equal domination, equals dominion. You will have dominion over your life. You will have dominion over your health. You will have dominion over your finances. You will have dominion over your business. You will have dominion over your relationships. You will have dominion over that which you are in charge of. So let there be. You go ahead and put down there, let there be ... When Letitia Nicole shared this with me, it just blew me away. I was like, what? Let there be. Forget the I am. Let there be ... You go ahead and you take a moment right now and you put down, let there be. Tommy Jones put, let there be. Andrea Sucky said, let there be more speaking engagements. I know that's right. No, I was being a little greedy. Maybe I'll go back over there and say, Shay, someone sent me, don't text me, by the way. Everybody text me and say, Shay, you're being greedy. So I'm going to say, let there be more gratitude. How's that? My business. Okay, how's that? Does that sound better? But let there be. Let there be. We're going to start there. Yeah, this is where we're going to start. What's the name shared something yesterday that was so powerful. Then as soon as we come back, I got to give you the secret code. Some of you want it right now. I'm going to give it to you. You're going to text in just this number, and I'm going to invite you over. I'm going to invite you over to the Sales Visionary Accountability Group. It's a private group. Look, it doesn't cost you a dime. It's my gift to you. But here's what you need to do. Text the word revenue. Text the word revenue right now to 202-999-3515. Text the word revenue to 202-999-3515. When you text the word revenue to that number, don't worry, you'll get a separate message that's going to invite you over to the private, to the elusive, to the exclusive, to the one and only Sales Visionary Accountability Group that exists on the planet. And this group is only for folks who have a vision for themselves, a vision for their loved ones, and a vision, they can't see me, and a vision for the people they were called to serve. So I want you to text the word revenue. So you would open up your phone right now. You would open up the browser. When you go to the browser, you'll type in the number 202-999-3515. You'll type in 202-999-3515. You'll text the word revenue. Even if you texted before, you want to text it again, text the word revenue. And then I want to invite you over to this private, to this elusive Sales Visionary Accountability Group where you and we can stay in this conversation and you can get help with other experts that are there. No cost, no Cash App, no Zelly, nothing needed but you. In fact, when you get over there and you see the group, there are no photos in there. They didn't even put that banner in there. You know why? Because I thought about it today and I said, how do we make the next 6 months results higher than the last 6 months? And I said, it's going to take more than this. It's going to take some very specific sales guidance, some sales training, some other skill sets that you're going to need. So text the word revenue to 202-999-3515. Again, 202-999-3515. And then we're going to get down. We're about to get down with the get down. I just want to share just a word from my good friend, none other than Dr. Connett. I love what she said about stand in your power. And then when you text the word 202, you text the word revenue to 202-999-3515. When you text that, you're going to get very special instructions tomorrow. I want you to join the Sales Visionary Accountability Group, and together as the Happy Entrepreneurs Tribe, we're going to make the next 90 days our best 90 days ever. Let me give you the plan, but first let me tell you about Dr. Connect.
Hello, it's your girl, Dr. Kenneth Thigpen, also known as Dr. K, founder of Rise Women's Network. And Rise Women's Network is pleased to present to you hashtag Next Sister Up. I'm here with you today in the Happy Entrepreneurs Tribe to give you the thought of the week. And the thought of the week is stand in your power. Are you standing in your power? You see, many times when people hear the word power, they think of being authoritative or being a dictatorship or maybe even being downright bossy. No, standing in your power is understanding who you are and understanding what you are capable of. Who you are and what you are capable of. Now, many times people will either choose to release the power that they stand in or either embrace the power that they stand in. It's up to you. You see, people begin to release it when they start to self-sabotage, or maybe they start to self-doubt, or maybe they even feel like they're not even worthy. No, that's not what standing in your power is. Standing in your power is understanding that you have the permission to walk in your purpose. It's understanding that your mindset determines the outcomes. It means that if you want different results, you got to do things a little bit differently. And lastly, you gotta understand that you can only control what you can control. So I ask you again, are you standing in your power? It's your girl, Dr. Kenneth Thigpen, also known as Dr. K, and I'm pleased to bring to you the thought of the week. Have a great one.
And as you have a great one right now, I want you to stand in your power. I want you to text the word revenue to 202-999-3515. And let's be part of the sales accountability group. And let's all work together. Let's work as one. Let's support each other. I want to give a shout out and thank Dr. Kenneth, who shares the thought of the week with us. And for those folks that are ready to stand in your power, look right below the video, and just put standing in my power. Just put standing in my power. And I got to get to there, do some training, but put standing in my power. And just put at Dr. Kenneth. Her name is Kenneth, Kennette. Just put hashtag, put at Kenneth Thigpen, Thigpion. Just put standing in my power. So look, here's what I want you to do. Look right below the video, all my digital note takers that are writing on that digital board that we love you so much that you do. I want you to go ahead and put standing in my power at Kenneth Thigpen, Kennette. And that's just a shout out. Let her know that we appreciate her taking time out, sharing the thought of the week and how we can stand in our power, how we can accomplish what it is that we are looking to accomplish. That's important. Yeah, that's important. As you're standing in your power, I see you, Tommy. I see you, Vernia. I see Nicole Hurston. I see you out there. Over the next 90 days, there's a couple of questions I want you to ask yourself. And I don't want you to worry about writing them down, not in this area. But I see you as you're standing in your power. What's up, Elena Benson? Thanks so much for joining. Let's ask yourself a couple of questions. What's up, Valinda? Here's the question I have. What skills will you develop over the next 90 days? And these are all for the next 90 days. What skills will you develop? For me, I'm going to focus all of my energy on using technology and using apps to make my life easier. And there's two specific apps that I want to get better. I already have an appointment setting app. Some of you just want help setting more appointments, but yet you don't have appointment setting software. And maybe you missed the episode we did on appointment setting. But if you had more appointments and you had the software to support you generating more appointments, that means someone on your team, hey, what's up, Lee Wilson? Someone on your team is talking to someone about problems that you solve. Here's why I say that. And I said one of the skills I'm going to improve, and I'm not going to do me every single time, is I'm going to improve in the area of technology in using software. I use Appointment Core right now, but there's some things and some limitations, and I don't want to get sued by Appointment Core, but there's some things that Appointment Core is not doing for where I'm at in my business right now. And I know I need to work on it. I have been dragging my feet on it. My team could probably have more qualified appointments, have more questions answered before the appointment if I just maybe switch the software over. And so when I'm looking at the next 90 days, I'm not getting excited. I'm not jumping up and down. I'm not saying just Can y'all even see that? I don't know if y'all can even see that. Let me see that. Let me see this. Okay, there it is. I'm not jumping up and down just shouting. I'm asking myself, no, what skills will I develop that's going to help me? And if appointment setting is important for you, write that down. Look, here's something else I want you to put in your notes. What goals will you strive for? Like for some of you, you're striving for revenue goals. The person I was talking to earlier, I told you that they had never been through this exercise. And my mentor taught me this exercise. And they said, Shay, I never been through this exercise. And I said, okay, well, I'm glad you're here. Part of life is showing up. So what goals are you going to strive for? If it's revenue, it's revenue. If it's consistency, it's consistency. If it's getting better at what you do, it's getting better at what you do. But I want you to put that down. I don't make this personal, so I won't keep talking about myself. But I've gone through this exercise, and I go through this exercise. Let me ask you a question. This might not apply for you, but how often will you plan your day on paper before the day starts? Now, if you're already doing that, then that's fine. This is not for you. That's okay. But how much debt will you pay? How much money will you save? What is the one area of your business that you will make the most improvements in? Let me write that down for you. I'll stop there. Then I got to get into some other training, but what is the one area of your business that you will make the most improvement in? One of the commitments I put down is to continue to master appointment setting. And why do I say that from a sales lens? It's because I understand this principle that my results, which means your results, but my results, same as your results, that my results over the next 30 days will be in direct proportion to the number of appointments I set and I run. Let me say that again. My results over the next 30 days will be in direct proportion to the number of appointments I set and I run. You see, there's appointment setting, and that's one skill set. That means someone agreed to meet with me, and that's cool. And then there's appointment running. That means they showed up. So my results over the next 90 days is really in direct proportion to the number of appointments I set and I run. So in my business, I'm going to focus. One of my areas is on setting appointments. So if you look at your calendar right now, and let's say you wanted to generate, an extra $80,000, $100,000 over and beyond whatever you earned over the next 90 days. For some of you, that's too high. For some of you, that's too low. You plug in whatever numbers for you. I'm talking about top line revenue for your company. I'm not talking about what you pay yourself. But some of you got to generate, $30,000, $25,000 a month in order to pay other people to do the work they do, and then you pay yourself after you pay your taxes. So for some of you, that number's high. For some of you, that number's low. I can't get into that right now, but you get the picture. Now, in order for you to accomplish that, we've got to step back and we've got to look at how many appointments are we running, who are we talking to, and what problems are we solving if we don't already have a contract. And I'm assuming if you're listening right now, and if you want a contract, we'll talk about that. But in this conversation, I want you to think about what's the one area of your business you're going to improve in. Kim Martin put, I'm striving to honor my calendar and to follow up and to launch her podcast. Kim Martin, it's going to happen. Kim Martin, we talk next time, it's going to happen. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We've launched a podcast, the Happy Entrepreneur Show. We're going to do it, Kim. We're going to do it together. Someone else put, I will make my improvement on my follow through. We've heard it before that the fortune is in the follow through. The fortune is in the follow through. The fortune is in the follow through. Someone put down, I will have more qualified referrals. I don't know what it is for you, but here's what I do know. What's the one area of your business you're going to focus on? Because sometimes we have too many focus. I was talking to my good friend, his name is David Bowers, and we were doing work at his company. And David Bowers is an amazing, incredible human being. And one of the things that David Bowers said, and we're talking about what are you going to strive for, what are you going to focus on, and I was sharing some points here. I think y'all can see them. Let me see where they go. I got to find them. Where are they? Oh, here they go. Okay, I think y'all can see that. Let me make that a little smaller. There we go. And I was sharing with him. Can y'all see that? Yeah, there you go. I was sharing with him. Let me see. Hold on. I've got two screens up, and this is like above my pay grade. Don't worry. I got this thing. Don't worry. We're not gonna let technology get in our way. Don't worry. Is that working? Oh boy, what did I do? Hold on. Rule number one: in case of emergency, don't panic. Okay. I think y'all can see that. Yeah. Okay, y'all can see that now, right? Okay, there you go. All right. Whew. Rule number one: don't panic. And so I was talking through this person and kind of sharing with them. Oh, I see what's going on. The whole screen moves when I move the screen. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Okay. So I can't see it. If you can't see it, let me know because I can't see the screen, which is really weird. We're talking about what's the one area. Let me get this off here because let me come back to this. Have you ever tried something that didn't work? Well, that was working and now it's not working, but it's okay. It's okay. Someone put down right below the notes. You don't have to get it right. You just got to get going. You don't have to get it right. You just have to get going. And isn't that a metaphor for what we talk about here when you look at your goals over the next 90 days? Isn't that a metaphor for what you have to do? That sometimes you're going to try something new and it's not going to work. Sometimes you're going to try technology and it may not work. Sometimes you're going to think you have all the answers and it might not work. You don't have to get it right. You just have to get going. For Kim Warren Martin, who says she's going to start her podcast, Kim, you might not know what you're going to say. Kim, you might not have an audience. Kim, the audio might not sound the way you want it to sound, but here's what I want you to know, just like right now, you don't have to get it right, you just have to get going. I asked someone before this episode, I'm going to try something new. I'm going to share my notes while I'm talking to them, and if that's okay. And they said, Shay, don't do anything because if it doesn't work, you're going to look like an idiot. And I said, well, okay. Worst case scenario is I try this thing and I look like an idiot, right? Best case scenario is I try this thing and it enhances what they're experiencing. And right now you are enhancing what I'm experiencing. Monica Butts Baker, I see you. She says, I'm going to strive to improve my organizational skills and not to overextend myself. I believe it. I believe it. So here's the question I have. Here's the question. What will you do? No. Let me say this differently. What are 3 reasons why you will succeed this quarter? So when you look over the next 90 days, what are 3 reasons why you will succeed this quarter? When you look at that, what are 3 reasons? Now, I want you to think about this. And I want you to write it right below the video. Now, some of you are going to be joining us because some of you have already texted in, and I got the text, and you texted in the word revenue. For everyone who texts the word revenue, then you're going to join me over at the Sales Visionary Accountability Mastermind. It's an accountability group. So we're going to hold each other accountable because we'll often do more for others than we'll do for ourselves. But I had to step back and I had to ask the question, how do you do that? You text the word revenue to 202-999-3515. Doesn't cost you a dime. Text the word revenue to 202-999-3515. Once you text the word revenue, you'll be getting instructions shortly on how to step by step be a part of the Sales Visionary Accountability Group, and there's no cost. It doesn't cost you one dime. We're there to serve. So what, as you're listening right now, what are 3 reasons? What are 3 things? What are the 3 reasons why you will succeed this quarter? Can y'all see that? Nope, y'all can't see it. Let me go up here. What are the 3 reasons why you will succeed this quarter? I think y'all can see that now. What are the 3 reasons why you will succeed this quarter? What are the 3 reasons why you will succeed this quarter? Will it be because decisions plus discipline equals domination? And some of you put that down. That's for my dad. That's for my dad. Decisions plus discipline. Or is it because you will have more focus? You will have more discipline. You will take more action. For some of you, is it because you will be consistent? You will be consistent. Is it because you're going to add a new selling skill to what you're doing? I don't know. But as we're sitting down here and we're thinking about these big goals that we have, we're thinking about the next 90 days, there is no way I can think about it, as I was telling this person earlier, and I got to ask at least a question. Powerful people ask powerful questions. The question is, if the next 90 days you're going to be a 90-day champion, and you're going to achieve these goals, the question I think is very reasonable in sales, neuro-linguistic sales. We call this a reasonable question at a reasonable time. A reasonable question at a reasonable time. It's reasonable to ask, what are the 3 reasons why you will succeed? When I asked the person that question today in my session, they said, because I can. I said, great. This is beyond believing. This is beyond mindset. They said, because I can and I will. They said, because I can and I will. I said, that's only 2. I asked for 3. Good answer. But what's another reason? Maybe that's you. You look right below the video, and I want you to put down the 3 reasons why you or anyone can succeed and make the next 90 days their next 90 days possible. What are 3 reasons why you will succeed this quarter? Cheryl Diane put, I will succeed this quarter because I am determined. I believe that. I believe in me because I've been through all things with Christ. Thanks so much. Belinda said, I will be more consistent. Someone said, I will stand in my power. Kim said, I will succeed. 1, I will be laser focused. 2, for the benefit of those I serve. And 3, I am responsible. I am responsible for my vision and my mission. Look, I want you to look below the video. Don't worry, I'm going to get into the technical stuff, setting appointments and all that stuff. But first, I just want you to make this declaration. What are the 3 reasons why you will succeed this quarter? One of the things that we've been talking about through all of our discussions over the last 90 days is the opposite of wealth is not poor. The opposite of wealth is underdeveloped resources. Let me say that again so you can hear it. The opposite of wealth is not poor. The opposite of wealth is underdeveloped resources. So for some of you out there, you have to make this affirmation that I will develop my resources. I will develop my resources. Some of you are working with a team. You're going to develop your resources. Some of you are working with multiple coaches. I will develop my resources. Some of you will be joining me over at the Sales Visionary Mastermind because you're saying to yourself, I will develop my resources. The opposite of wealth is not poor. The opposite of wealth is underdeveloped resources. Someone do me a favor and write that right below the video. As you're looking and telling yourself what are 3 reasons why you will succeed or be successful this quarter or over the next 90 days, that's the question I had up there. I want you to write this right below the video. All my digital note takers. What's up, Dr. Jennifer Boyer? She says, I will create opportunities. I want you to look right below the video and I want you to put the opposite of wealth is not poor. It's underdeveloped resources. The opposite of wealth is not poor. The opposite of wealth is underdeveloped resources. I will develop my resources. I will develop my resources. I will develop. Maybe I should write that down. Let me write that down for you. We're going to go over to the digital board and put down, I will develop my resources. I will develop my resources. See, for some of you, it takes resources to execute the vision you have for the people you were called to serve. It takes resources. It takes sales. It takes marketing. It takes technology. It takes automation. It takes being in this type of conversation with the Happy Entrepreneur Show, the #1 business development and revenue focused late night show in the country. Some of you, you're going to be over at the Happy Entrepreneurs Tribe. Some of you, you already text the word revenue. You text the word revenue. It didn't cost you anything. You text the word revenue to 202-999-3515 so you can get the special instructions to be in the Sales Visionary Mastermind group. And it doesn't cost you 1 penny because you're telling yourself, I will develop my resources. I will develop my resources. I will develop my resources. Shay, you're telling me that again? Yes, I will develop my resources. Look right below the video. Look right below the video. And when someone put, I will develop my resources, like a Kim Warren Martin, like a Relinda Lumpkins, hit the heart button. Hit the like button. Say, yes, you can. We're going to encourage them. I will develop my resources, because the opposite of wealth is not poor. The opposite of wealth is underdeveloped resources. You got Dr. Angela Barnes Alexandra. What are you doing up? She's here. What's up, Dr. Alexandra? Venus says, I will build my R&D binder of 20 businesses. Cynthia Allen said, the opposite of wealth is not poor. It is underdeveloped resources. I will develop my resources. I will develop my resources. Look, I'm not trying to play a song. I'm really not. But your baseline right now represents everything you're currently doing to produce the results you're producing a day on a monthly basis. Let me say it again. Your baseline represents everything you're doing today to produce the results you're producing a day on a monthly basis. So if you looked at your baseline in terms of revenue and you're averaging $10,000 a month in revenue, then your baseline represents everything you're doing today to produce $10,000 a month in revenue. It's all of your training, all of your social media, all of your phone calls, all of your partnerships. It's everything you're doing today. That's your baseline. That's called baseline strategy. Baseline strategy. Your baseline is everything you're doing today to produce the results you're producing a day on a monthly basis. If you are averaging 10 new clients a month, then it's everything you've been doing over the last 6 months to average 10 clients a month. It's all the phone calls. It's everything you're doing. Here's what the baseline strategy says. Continue to do everything you're doing today because it's producing $10,000 per month. And then you add one new idea. You implement a new strategy. And thus you produce a greater result than $10,000 a month. Now, James Rollins, who's out there, Lee Wilson, who's out there, part of the purpose of your subconscious mind, Nicole Brown Hurston, part of the purpose of your subconscious mind is to answer whatever questions you ask it. So you're telling yourself, well, the next 9 days, I'm going to improve my focus. I'm going to improve my discipline. I will make decisions. I will be disciplined. I will dominate. Here's what your subconscious mind is on. Part of the purpose of your subconscious mind is to answer whatever questions you ask it. So let's ask it right now. What is one thing you can do right now to raise your baseline up? What's one thing you can do right now to raise your baseline up over and beyond what it is today? And I want you to make a decision that you're going to do that. I want you to write that right below the video right now. What are 3 things? Let's add this to our digital board. We got our digital board going on over here. We're not alone. We're all in this together. We're all working here together. We've been taking notes together. We've been working together. So now I'm going to add to that. What are 3 things I can add to my baseline this quarter to increase my results? Now, I already told you I'm adding appointment setting. I'm getting better at appointment setting. I'm adding technology, which is new software. I'm doing that. And I'm going to plan my day on paper before. Let me put that before. Now I'm telling you what I'm going to do. Before the day starts. Can y'all see that? Before the day starts. Can y'all see that? Make sure y'all can see it. If I'm typing y'all can't see it, I'd be upset. Okay, before the day starts. Some of you are going to join the sales accountability group. Some of you are going to text the word revenue to 202-999-3515 to join. 202-3515 to join the sales visionary accountability group. No cost. So one thing some of you can do, some of you can just add the sales accountability group. And by default, you're there. By default, you're there. I want you to look right below the video and put, what's the one thing you're going to do? What are you going to do? I said 3 things. What are 3 things you're going to do to increase your baseline? Your baseline represents everything you're doing today to produce the results you're producing today on a monthly basis. And if you're writing it, you're not just writing this for yourself. You're writing it for those folks that are watching, for those folks that can't take notes, for all of our podcasters out there. Uh-oh, that sucks. Ooh, that's bad. For all our podcasters out there. For everyone out there how do I get this thing? I can't figure it out. For everyone that's out there right now that can't take notes, you're taking notes for them. I see you, Venus. She said, I will prioritize and I will take action. Let me share something that was shared with me. I wasn't going to share it, but I just want to share it with you right now. It was shared with me by Dr. Dennis Kimbrough. Now, this is why I want you over in the mastermind group. This is why I want you over and texting the word revenue to 202-999-3515. You can stay in this type of conversation at no cost to you. This is why I want you there. Let me make sure this.
It's a great day. My name is Shay Brown, and we are here in Atlanta.
Big Bad ATL.
Big Bag
ATL. Mastermind.
Billionaire.
Changing minds.
Here, I'll just give you the microphone. I'm supposed to say something, ladies and gentlemen. I've lost control, and I haven't got a chance to say a word yet. But we are here. The folks have been watching. They've been watching you online. They've been watching all weekend. What we like for you to do is share what does it take to be a peak performer in the area of wealth. For
Simple,
those folks
but
that are
not
watching.
easy. Number one, dream big dreams. As I said today, at the counter to success, there are no bargains. You must pay the price in advance of full, but it starts with a dream. Number two, what I found out from these individuals, scores of interviews that I had, they were inner-directed. In other words, they weren't so quick to believe well-meaning friends or family members who said, you can't do this, you can't do that. In other words, they walked to a beat of a different drummer. That's why Robert Frost, the old poet, said, two roads diverge in the wood, and I took them on less traveled by. You are unique. So what are you going to do that's different and unique? Number three, readers are leaders. You know, take in the information. I told the group today, man, that the greatest gift that we were given is the ability to change our mind. Prosperity begins in the mind but ends in the purse. And then last but not least, these men and women flat out refuse to fail. Now, I'm not saying that they didn't fail. They actually failed their way to success. So those are the four keys. The average individual in our society gets 4 ideas a year. Any one of which, if you have the guts, the fortitude to chase your dream, will make you financially independent. So make sure that you see with your mind's eye, because your physical eye will lie to you.
Wow, that's very, very, very powerful. Very powerful.
Question for those people who are raising young youth and teenagers and got young ones. What would you say for those people who are trying to raise them up in the area of entrepreneurship?
Well, like I said, dream big dreams. Don't take no for an answer. You know, I love this generation now because this generation is so innovative and creative. And those are the 2 traits that you have to have. What is creativity? Creativity is the ability to come up with an idea. Okay, I took a shower this morning before I came home and had the presentation. I got 50 million different ideas in the shower. But you also need innovation. And what is innovation? The ability to execute that idea. And what society needs now. You see, anybody can see down the street. All right, I live here in Atlanta, and I walk down Peachtree Street, and I can see the trends. The young kids that are wearing the baggy clothes, they're wearing the untied Timberlands and everything. See, I can see the trend. But now in today's society, you got to be able to start a trend. In other words, anybody can see down the street, but today you got to be able to see around the corner.
Well, I tell you what, you shared so much. Last question, you shared so much here today. You said the average person only has 74 to 78 years, or 29,000 to 30,000 days. Here's the question. When a day comes and we all have to transition at some point, what do you want people to remember Dr. Dennis Kimbrough by?
Learn how to say I can.
Learn how to say I can.
Learn how to say I can. Believe in yourself when no one else will.
Thank you very much. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, make it a great day, everyone, and we'll make good things happen. We connect again next time. Dr. Dennis Kimbrough, thank you so much. We appreciate it. They're waiting for you for the next 3-minute interview. They're waiting on you right now. You rock. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, everyone. You got to go this way.
You have to believe in yourself when no one else will. Believe in yourself when no one else will. I like what Lee Wilson, he said he plans his weekends, he plans on the weekends. Dr. Jennifer Boyer says, I will increase my prospecting on a routine basis. Cynthia says, I need 13 new people a week to increase my personal income. Katisha Pitts is in the house, said, plan my day the night before. Here's what I want you to look down. I want you to look right below the video. There gets some good stuff. Look right below the video. And I want you to write these words. Believe in myself when no one else will. Just write these words out. This is something because you're writing these goals down. You're writing these plans. And it's possible you're like myself. There's a little voice in the back of your head saying, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're not going to do that. You always say you do. You know, you never do these things. Why even paying attention? That might be you right now. If that's you, that's okay. But I want you to write this down right now. Believe in yourself when no one else can. Because many of you, like Venus put, I will develop my resources. I will develop my resources. These were mantras. These were affirmations. These were core values that we were writing. And they're so important for where we are today. And they're so important for where you are today. Because this is your moment. This is your time. you will make the next 90 days your best 90 days ever. You're not playing around. And I believe you. I believe you. Together, we're going to do this. Yeah, I understand some of you have texted the word revenue to 202-999-3515. And I thank you for that. You text the word revenue to 202-999-3515. So you can be part of that conversation. It makes a lot of sense. But let me just walk you through a thought process. Some of you are hearing it for the first time. Some of you have joined in before. But I want you to kind of, let me see if I can find it. I want you to listen in, because when I started thinking about this and going through it, I said, you know what? This makes sense. I want you to understand that you are a sales visionary. You're a sales visionary. Now, why are you a sales visionary? Because sales allows you to develop the resources necessary to support the vision that you have for the people you were called to serve. So you are a sales visionary. Believe in yourself when no one else will. I see you, Kat. Believe in yourself when no one else will. I see you, Cynthia. Believe in yourself when no one else will. Darius, I see you. Believe in yourself when no one else will. Believe in yourself. Kim Martin, I see you. Work my priorities. Work my priorities. Work my priorities. Work my priorities. You see, sales at the end of the day allows me to develop the resources necessary to support the vision for the people I'm called to serve. So at the end of the day, I am a sales visionary. I am a sales visionary. Everyone jot this down in your notes. I am a sales visionary. I am a what? Sales visionary. I am a what? Sales visionary. I am a what? Sales visionary. Shay, why am I a sales visionary? Well, the reason you're a sales visionary, because sales allows me to develop the resources necessary to support the vision for the people I'm called to serve. So I am a sales visionary. Do me a favor, look right below the video, look right below the video, look right below the video, and put I am a hashtag sales visionary. I'm going somewhere with this. I am a hashtag sales visionary. Write that down. I am a hashtag sales visionary. Write that down. I am a hashtag sales visionary. Look right below the video, look right below the video, look right below the video, and we're going somewhere. I am a sales visionary. Cynthia Green said, I am a sales visionary. Composed Cow says, I am a sales visionary. Cynthia Allen said, I am a sales visionary. Nicole says, you can't love your vision and hate sales. I am a sales visionary. You see, one of the things that I learned is that I don't work with salespeople. I work with sales visionary. What's up, LaShonda Mays? What's up, William Shelton? I work with sales visionaries because the vision just represents what you want to do for the people and the difference you want to make in their life. When you wake up tomorrow morning and from this day going forward, one of the ways you're going to make the second half of this year's sales higher than this year is you're going to tell yourself every day, I am a sales visionary. I have a vision for the people I'm called to serve. I am a sales visionary. I don't work with salespeople. That's not who I work with. That's not who I work with. I work with sales visionary. The vision, James Rollins, just represents what you want to do for the people you were called to serve, Chevelle, and the difference you want to make in their life. That's so important. So what you going to do at the end of the day? We're going to start a new hashtag. The hashtag going to be serve so big. The hashtag is serve so big. If you're out there right now, you're like, you know what? Yes, I'm a sales visionary, Ardina. Yes, I'm a sales visionary, Belinda. And every one of you watching right now, look, you serve your family and you serve those you were called to serve. Hashtag, Andrea, hashtag serve so big. Hit the heart button, hit the like button. Hashtag serve so big. What's the hashtag again? Hashtag serve so big. Someone look right below the video. Someone look right below the video and just put hashtag serve so big. Hashtag. It's time to serve so big. Selling equals service. 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 We're going to serve first. We're going to serve first. We're going to serve first. So hashtag serve so big. Serve your family and serve those you were called to serve. Why is that, Shay? Why is that? Well, the question you got to ask yourself is, are you a sales visionary or do you just have a product that you're just trying to sell every day? And if you just have a product you're trying to sell every day, you might be at the wrong place. You might be in the wrong time. That might be why you're struggling right now, because instead of being a sales visionary, instead of hashtag serve so big, you're a hashtag product pimp. Hashtag product pushing. Hashtag buy my product. Hashtag can you please make some money? No, that's not you. That's not what you are, because the highest level of sales is becoming a sales visionary. The highest level. See, you should tell me all the time that sales is about the numbers. Sales is about the numbers. Sales is about the numbers. Sales, Shay, is about the numbers. They should tell me all the time. Maybe they told you the same thing. Sales is about the numbers. They drilled it in my head for so long. But guess what I learned? There's a paradigm shift. We're starting something. We are sales visionaries. We got a vision for the people we were, called to serve. So sales is not about the numbers. It's about the people. Sales is about being accountable to the people that we were called to serve. And sales is a form of accountability. And it's the number one form of accountability avoided by entrepreneurs. The reason that I started the Sales Visionary Accountability Club, it doesn't cost you anything to be part of. The reason I started that is that I know that a number of folks needed sales in order to accomplish their vision. In fact, I was talking to someone, and they said, Shay, I hate to sell. I said, I know. No, I hate to sell. I said, wait a minute. You can't hate sales and love your vision. You can't do that. You've got a vision. No more than you can love your vision and hate sales. See, it's not possible if you understand that sales, let's go back to our formula. Let's not forget the formula. Sales allows me to develop the resources necessary to support my vision, to execute my vision, to develop my vision for the people I'm called to serve. So you can't hate sales no more than you can love your vision and hate sales. You can't do it. It's an oxymoron. That's not possible. So I said, look, I want you to have a new mantra. And maybe you can repeat after me. Hey, Ingrid. Maybe you can repeat after me. Hey, Kat, I see you. Hashtag serve so big. Jacqueline said hashtag serve so big. Repeat after me. I love my vision and I love sales. I love my vision. Hey, Tisha Crota. And I love sales. I love my vision and I love sales. I love my vision and I love sales. You see, the number one form of accountability is sales, and it's the number one form of accountability avoided by entrepreneurs. So I want you not to tell yourself every day that I can't hate sales. No. We're going to change that. I love my vision and I love sales. I love my vision and I love what? Sales. Yeah. You see, when you don't sell, you don't have the resources to execute the vision. And maybe you're out there right now, you've got this vision. God gave you this vision. It's like he gave Noah a vision. And you're like, Shay, you don't understand. I got the vision. I got the power. I just don't have the resources. And I shared before, the opposite of wealth is not poor. The opposite of wealth is underdeveloped resources. So I will develop my resources. I will develop my resources. I will develop my resources. And sales helps me develop my resources so that I can execute the vision that I have for myself, the vision I have for my loved ones, and the vision I have for the people I was called to serve. So when you don't sell, you don't have the resources to execute the vision, which can be a big problem. But when you embrace sales, you are embracing your responsibility to manifest the vision. Let me say that a little slower. Let me say that a little differently. When you embrace sales, you are embracing your responsibility to manifest the vision that was given to you by God. The vision for the people you were called to serve. I mentioned earlier that I don't work with salespeople. I work with sales visionaries. Sales visionary, that just represents the vision that you have for the people you were called to serve. See, selling is power to complete your vision that you have for yourself, for your loved ones, and the people you were called to serve. You are a sales visionary. Tell yourself, I am a sales visionary. I am a sales visionary. I am a what? Sales visionary. Because sales allows me to develop the resources necessary to support my vision. I am a sales visionary. Hey, Ghazi. Hey, Tisha. I am a sales visionary. And all I'm asking for in this time is that you understand that I don't work with salespeople. I work with sales visionaries. The vision just represents what you want to do for the people and the difference you want to make in their lives. So without sales, your vision isn't going anywhere. Without sales, your vision isn't going anywhere. So I'm asking for permission to help you succeed in your vision. I'm asking for permission to help you succeed in your mission. I'm asking you for permission to help you succeed in your vision. If I have your permission right now and you're ready to manifest the vision that was given to you by God, if you're ready to manifest the vision you have for the people you were called to serve, if you're ready right now to step up and you're ready to make this not the best 90 days, but to help more people, to do more good. It's not about the money. It's really about the difference you're going to make. If you're ready to make a difference and $1 at the same time, if that's you, I want you to look right below the video. Look right below the video as we're talking. Look right below the video right now. Look right below the video. And I want you to write these words. You have my permission. You have my permission. Just put, you have my permission. Now, some of you have already texted the word revenue to 202-999-3515. So you can get the notes, you can get the business toolbox, and you can be a part of the Sales Visionary Accountability at no cost to you. We're doing something special tonight at no cost to you. If you haven't texted the word revenue, go over there right now, text the word revenue right now. Open up your phone, text the word revenue to 202-999-3515. Once again, 202-999-3515. And all I'm asking for is, do I have your permission to help you manifest the vision you have for yourself? The vision, because you have a vision for yourself. Some of you, when you were writing down the goals earlier, you wrote down the vision that you have for yourself. So you have a vision for yourself. You say, okay, Shay, there's some things that I want to do. I know that D plus D equals D. Doing the hard things in life develops discipline. The decisions plus discipline equals domination. You were writing these notes. You said, let there be. You didn't say I am. You said, let there be more clients. Let there be more appointments. Let there be more speaking engagements. Let there be more qualified leads. Let there be no debt in my business. Let there be. And then you said what skills you were going to develop. And I said, what are the 3 reasons why you will succeed, why you'll be successful this quarter? And some of you put, I will develop my resources. I will develop my resources. I wasn't there. You put that down. And as you was doing that, as I was watching, as I was listening, I said, you have a vision for yourself. You have a vision for your loved ones. You want to send them to a school of their choice. You want to write a check for a family member's health care. You want to pay someone's mortgage off. And you have a vision for the people you were called to serve. And the only thing holding you back is the resources, because it's not poor, because we've already determined that the opposite of wealth is not poor. The opposite of wealth is underdeveloped resources. And I asked you just to write that down. I will develop my resources. I will develop my resources. I will develop my resources. And we show up at the Happy Entrepreneur Show, the world's largest organization for the well-being of an entrepreneur, to help really inspire, to help really empower, and to help at the end of the day to really help you empower, inspire, and provide the resources for you to live a balanced life, but to also execute the vision for the people you were called to serve. That's the only reason this show exists. It's the only reason we are here. We're only here for you. Now, why do I say that, Shay? Why do I say that? Because I asked you earlier, I want your permission. So some of you look right below the video. And you put, Shay, you have my permission. Some of you put, Shay, you have my permission. Some of you put, Shay, you have my permission. Some of you are texting the word revenue right now to 202-999-3515. Kim Martin said, you have my permission. Cheryl said, you have my permission. Jacqueline says, I'm ready to get going. You have my permission. Jacqueline says, you have my permission. Dorothy is blessed. Upshar says, you have my permission. All I asked for is, do I have your permission to help you succeed in the vision that wasn't from you anyway? It was given to you. We happen to believe in God here. So it was given to you. Do I have your permission? You are a sales visionary. Dr. Dennis Kemper earlier said, believe in yourself when no one else will. And I believe in you. I believe in you because the highest level of sales, the highest level of sales is really becoming a sales visionary. And isn't that what we want at the end of the day? Isn't that what we want? We sales visionary. Here's what I want you to write down in your notes. I want you to think sales visionary. Think sales visionary. Think sales visionary. Someone write those 3 words down. That might be all you need for this quarter, by the way, is think sales visionary. Think sales visionary. Think sales visionary. Hey, Andrea, thanks for having your permission. Look right below the video and put think sales visionary. Shay, what did you say? Think sales visionary. Say that one more time. Think sales visionary. What I like to do for some of you right now as you're watching, I like to take just a few minutes, if I can. Let me just take 2 minutes and we'll get back to that. I probably have to have a part 2 on writing your 1-page sales plan. I got carried away today. I really did. I got involved in so many more things than I thought. I know some of you are already texting the word revenue to 202-999-3515 to join the Sales Visionary Accountability Group. But I just want to share something really special that we're doing over and beyond that, just to help a number of folks out there who are really ready to really develop and move forward right now in their business. And I just want to talk a little bit about the Happy Entrepreneur Network. The Happy Entrepreneur Network was really designed really to help you right now and stay in this conversation for some of you who are out there who are doing this for the very first time. And it comes with a couple of components. Let me give you these components just so you have them. Some of you, this is needed. Some of you, it's not. We have the Sales Visionary Academy. Now, the Sales Visionary Academy is every Thursday. I do a special sales training call. And at the end of that call, end of that training session, there's homework assignment that is given to you to do. And I love it because you learn something and then you do something. You learn something and then you do something. You learn something and then you do something. So every week you are learning something and then doing something. Now, some of you need this in your business because you may have never been in this conversation. Week 2, we get into the Revenue Champions Book Club, which I love the Revenue Champions Book Club because we're reading the book, but we're executing the book. And then week 3, we're back to our sales training where you learn something, do something, learn something, do something. And then from there, we're back to the Revenue Roundtable. Revenue Roundtable is every week we have a discussion. So for some folks that are out there that are listening, that are all part of it, one of the things that they really enjoy is they learn about the sales visionary approach. And I want to share that with you just so you have it, so you kind of have an understanding that one of the things that we teach in there, and I'm going to give it to you just so you have it, is we teach the sales visionary approach. Now, I don't have time to get into it tonight, but I'll get into it. Maybe I'll do a part 2 tomorrow. And so the formula is step 1 is really, the formula is signature selling style. So write this down, STYLE, signature selling style plus buyer's profile plus neurolinguistic sales equals sales visionary approach. Now, I don't know if y'all can see that. I'll make sure I make that a little higher so you can see it. Oops, that might have been too high. There we go. So y'all should be able to see that on there now. This is the sales visionary approach. One of the things that we teach in the programs, we really teach the sales visionary approach, which is signature selling style, which is how you sell based on your own DNA, based on your own experience. It's an assessment. And based on that, you have your own signature closing style, your own signature sales approach. So maybe you're the intuitive signature selling style, the intuitive sales based on intuition. Maybe you are the rock star signature selling style. You say, do it my way because I've done it. That's a different approach. Maybe you're the professor signature selling style. You teach, and then once you teach, you tell them to take a step forward if they want someone to do it for you. Maybe you are the heart-centered selling style. There's 7. I can't get into them. We go into detail on the Happy Entrepreneur Network. Some of you need to learn buyer's profile. So you need to first learn how you sell based on your own DNA, your own experience, your own expertise. And then others of you need to learn the buyer's profile. How do they buy? Are they the loyalists, which means they will buy from you, but a little bit at a time? Are they the cheapskate, which means they will buy for you, but it's a longer process? What type of buyer profile are you speaking to on a continuous basis? There's 10 different profiles out there. So now you understand how you sell, you understand how they buy. Let me say that again, because some of you have never done this before. You understand how you sell, and you understand how they buy. You understand how you sell, and you understand how they buy. You understand how you sell, your signature selling style. You have your own signature closing style and your own signature selling approach. But you also learn, how do they buy? And then for many of you, the most important part is the neural linguistic sales that we teach. Neural linguistic sales is having the right words at the right time. You're not going to use a sales script. Scripts are for actors, and you are not an actor. No, you're not. So it's having the right words at the right time. Someone jot this down right below the video. Put this right below the video. Your words will make you rich. Let's put that down here. I'm going to put that in parentheses. I wasn't going to do that because I don't have time to get into this right now. But let me just put this here, just so you have it for your notes. I'll come back. Maybe I'll teach some of that tomorrow. Your words will make you rich. You know what, Shay? If I get better at what I say, when I say it, and how I say it, I'll close more deals. I'll serve more people. I'll go after more accounts. My accounts will be bigger. My conversations will be briefer. No, I didn't know that, Shay. I never heard of neural linguistic sales. Well, I'm glad you showed up. Part of life is showing up. My good friend Andy says you got to show up for your life. Your words will make you rich. Your words will make you rich. Your words will make you rich. I must develop my resources, Shay. I must develop my resources, Shay. Shay, I never even knew this. Shay, you mean tell me I must develop my resources. So a couple of things that we're doing, I just want to make sure that you're familiar with them. Anyone in the happy entrepreneur deal, and here's the deal. Here's the deal. I'm going to tell you about it, and my promise, let me do something special. You're going to receive the sales journal, because one of the things we're going to do is we're going to journal together. We're going to do joint journaling. You're going to have your own private Slack channel with me and another certified revenue coach together, not alone. Success is a team sport. You can only get so far by yourself. We're going to be journaling together. We're going to be working together. For others of you, you want to be able to come to the Sales Visionary office hours. Every Monday, I do the Sales Visionary office hours. So as you're planning your week, as you're planning your morning, you might have questions. And you're like, I want to bring my toughest sales challenges here. And Shay, there isn't a Sales Visionary office that I go to right now. Right now I go to YouTube. Shay, right now I go to Google. Right now I read a book. But what if you were there and it was me and my certified revenue coaches, and you could ask your questions? I love the Sales Visionary office hours. It's one of the best things I love to do because I wish it was available when I was around, and it wasn't. For others, you want to be in the Sales Visionary Accountability Group. Now, I mentioned this is very important. Some of you texted in earlier, you'll be part of it because no cost, at least part of the group. And I know sometimes that you don't need someone to beat you up. You don't need someone to tell you what to do. What you need someone to do is you need someone to help you when you need it the most. And here's the principle. The principle is we'll often do more for others than we'll do for ourselves. Just the fact that you're in the group, just the fact that you're seeing the other goals, just the fact that someone else is pushing towards where they're leaning towards, you're likely to do it. Doesn't mean you're going to do it, but my father says doing the hard things in life develops discipline. It's easy to do and it's easy not to do. If it's hard, do it first. Why? Doing the hard things in life develops discipline. So just the fact you're part of the Sales Visionary Accountability Group, it's going to work for you. And then there's others out there right now. They're like, you know what, Shay? I want to be in the Happy Entrepreneurs Network private group. There's another group. Some of you are involved, some of you aren't. But it's another private group. Now, don't worry. It's not going to be one of those big deals. You're not going to worry about no $2,500 or $500 a month. Don't worry about all that right now. You will be a member of the Happy Entrepreneurs Network. I created this for one reason and one reason only, and that is to help people who have given us permission so they can manifest the vision, have the resources they need to serve the people they were called to serve. And this is a private group. And I want you to think through that, because for many of you, this is exactly what you need for where you are right now. And then others, as a member of this group, you get to join the closed conference. I love the closed conference. It's one of the two places that I teach the close techniques. It'll be happening in Atlanta. It'll be at the Porsche Hotel. You have a ticket, so don't go online. If you went to thecloseconference.com right now, don't go there. Don't go to thecloseconference.com, by the way. But if you go to thecloseconference.com, you'll see what we teach and what we do. You have a ticket, and you can bring your entire team. You can bring your team, no cost to you. As a founding member of the Happy Entrepreneur Network, you'll be able to join. Now, I love the close conference because you learn step by step how to close the deal. I still love meeting in person. Over the phone is great. Through the power of these fiber optic lines, God bless them. I love every one of you I get to connect with. Thank you for taking notes. Thank you for what you're doing. But there's nothing like being in person. There's nothing like hugging. Nothing like eye-to-eye contact. There's nothing like breaking bread. It's just nothing like a live experience. So if you can be there. Even if you're not in the Happy Entrepreneur Network, buy the ticket. It's well worth, I think it's $19.97. It's well worth it. If you're a member, it's no cost to you. You can come to the closed conference. If you haven't had a chance to be at the sales retreat with me, you can come at no cost. I do this at least twice a year as well. As a member of the Happy Entrepreneurs Network, it's where we get together and it's hands-on and we facilitate and we're working on our business from a sales perspective so we can develop the resources that we need to execute the vision we have for the people we were called to serve. So I want you to be part of the sales retreat. It's amazing. It's incredible. Don't worry about what it's going to be this year, but we're doing it twice. If you don't know, you don't know. But I'm going to give every one of you an opportunity as you're doing this to also be part of the Super Sales Affiliate program. Because one of the things that we're doing in the Happy Entrepreneur Networks, we're going to teach you how to build your 7-figure sales team. We're going to teach you how to have super sales affiliates that are out there for you, but you also get to become an affiliate. So for some of you, you're going to refer someone to the Happy Entrepreneur Network, and just the fact you referred someone, now your membership is at no cost. It's amazing. It's incredible because I believe in the giver's economy. The person that outgives the competition really at the end of the day out earns the competition. And how true is that? How true is that? And then we have the Secret Sales Club. This is where we send you things that are going to make you better. I've been known to send hats, t-shirts, just cool stuff in the mail once a quarter to members of the Happy Entrepreneur Network. For some of you, it's the first time you ever heard me say this because typically I wouldn't, but I know for some of you, the next 90 days have got to be different. The second half of the year has to be different. It must be different. And I'm going to help you develop the resources. The Secret Sales Club. You're going to love it. It's amazing. It's so much fun. And then we have the Walk Like the Leader Think Tank. For those folks that give me your permission to help you, I know that we got to take care of health. I was there this past weekend at the Power Networking Conference, and Damon Johns was on the stage, and the question was asked of Damon Johns, what's the one skill set that he would want to improve? And you think about it, that's a tough question. Like, if all the things that someone like Damon Johns could improve, of all the things that he could do, what's the one thing that Damon Johns would do? And as I sat there, I started thinking, well, what's the one thing I could do? Like, if I could wave a magic wand and you could ask the powers, what would it be that you would ask them? And Damon Johns said this, and I was so encouraged. And I said, you know what? We're on the right track, Trevor. Trevor, we're on the right track. Damon Johns says, improve my health. He didn't ask for more money. He didn't ask for more clients. He didn't ask for more fame. He didn't ask for a bigger brand. He didn't ask for more technology. He said, improve my health. He said, I failed myself in the area of health. And as a result, I've got some challenges going on with me. And without my health, I can't be there to see my daughters walk down the aisle. Without my health, I can't have the focus and the energy and the vitality I need to help other people. In my words, the Shea Brown remix version of that is, I can't manifest this vision the way it was given to me if I don't improve my health. So I've included results in your life and results in your business as a sales visionary because I said to myself, I want to make sure that we help people out there improve their health. So we'll walk with the leader, think like the leader. So while you're working out, we have people that'll be talking in your ears and teaching you. We're all going to work out together. We're going to talk about when and where and how we do it. And it is incredible. I love every time it happens. It's one of my favorite things to do. I'm a runner, but it's not for everybody. So you might walk, you might run, you might do yoga, you might go to the gym. It doesn't matter. We are going to improve our health. We're going to take back our health. Walk with the leader. Think tank. Oh, I love that. That is one of my favorite. And then there's the Boardroom on Demand. I always say, if you want to do the work, hire yourself a coach. If you want to get a business, then you want to get business. So every week, every Thursday at 7 o'clock. So now you're meeting every week with the Sales Visionary Academy, but you also have Boardroom on Demand. Boardroom on Demand is you might have a chief operating officer there, or a chief marketing officer, or a chief technology officer. And so you want to ask other questions about the business. See, Uber has a board. You want to have a board. So get yourself a board. It's called Boardroom on Demand. It's amazing. It's incredible. Let me tell you something that we're doing. For those folks that are out there that are listening right now, that are watching, and you're like, Shay, I'm all in. Shay, I'm all in. Shay, I'm all in. I'm going to do something really special. Now, when you go over to www.129founder.com, you go over to www.129founder.com, you make a decision this evening. There's a best way, there's a good way to do this, and that's to go do it yourself, and that will work. There's a better way to do it, and that's to show up like you're showing up now. And there's a best way to do it, and that is to be in the Happy Entrepreneur Network and be a founding member. There is an investment if you take action. The investment is $129. The investment is $129. The investment is $129. Now, this is going to be limited to those folks that are watching right now. It's on the honor system. If you go over to www.129founder.com, you got to put in your first name, put in your last name. Now, you mentioned I will develop my resources. I will develop my resources. We're going to work together. When you make the investment today, the super duper over the top bonus that we're going to do is that you will get a chance to be in a private Slack channel. A private Slack channel. So I want you to think for a moment. You're in a channel with myself, a certified revenue coach, and every single day you can ask your question. We can do joint journaling together. We can talk about our challenges together. I'll answer your questions together. And over the next 90 days, as you're in the program, you will have myself and you. This program that I'm talking to you is normally, for some folks that are in it, it's normally $2,500 down, and it's $499 a month. It's normally $2,500 down, and it's $499 a month. I know for some of you, today is your January 1st. I know for some of you, you're ready for a change. I know for others, it's not for you. So there is an investment. There's an investment if you take action. It's $129. Worst case scenario is you take an action. You go over to www.129founder.com. You take action, and it's not for you. No problem. We give you money back. Best case scenario for some of you, you go over to 129founder.com. You put your 129 down. You grow your business. You bring on one client, and that one client pays for the program for the next 10 years. Here's my promise to you. The worst case scenario will not happen. The worst case scenario will not happen. Now, what's included for the 129? Everything that I talked about today. The Sales Visionary Academy, all the trainings every Thursday at 4 o'clock, all of the notes, the Sales Visionary Academy, all the videos, all my blueprints, all my notes, and I'm there every week to answer questions. I do the training. There's also the office hours. Yes, that's included. Yes, there's the sales journaling. That's included. The private Slack channel. That's included. Unlimited tickets to the close conference and the sales retreat. Yes, that's included. I can come to as many as I want. Yes, that's included. Yeah. So what do I do, Shay? You go over to www.129founder.com. Once you've made the investment, once you've clicked the button, so you got to put your first name, your last name, your address, and your credit card. Once you do that, then within 24 hours, you'll be getting a call directly from me. I will call you personally before I pass you off to one of our certified revenue coaches. We will set up your Slack channel. This will be on your phone. It'll be on your mobile device. It'll be on your computer. Wherever you are, we're going to be right there with you. Now, I know for some of you, this is not for you, and that's okay. But for others, this is the missing piece. You've got 3 pieces of the combination. You got 3 pieces, but it takes 4 to crack the code. The missing code is the sales visionary. The missing code is the resources. And once you crack that code, then the magic happens for itself. Now, for others out there, you have some questions. You're like, Shay, I can do it. I got one question. Just want to make sure it's for me. That's very reasonable. Here's what you can do. If you got questions right now, you can send me a text. I'm going to give you my personal cell number. When you send me a text, just put I have questions 129 founder. Put I have questions 129 founder. I or someone from my office will call you. I can only call the first 10 people. After that, someone from my office will have to call you. So if you have questions like, is it for me? I got one more question before I hit this button. Then you can text this number. You can text this number and we'll work it out. Text 202. Now you got to do it now. You got to take action now. Text 202. You got to do it now. Text 202 270 1662. Again, 202 270 1662. Again, text 202 270 1662. Once you text that number, just put down I have questions 129 founder. I have questions 129 founder. I have questions 129 founder. And then put your first name. That's important. Put your last name so I know who you are. Put your best contact number. Put your best contact number so I know who you are. So you're going to text 202 270 1662. Text I have questions 129 founder. Put your first name. Put your last name. Put your best contact number and put your phone number. And then once you do that, I'll contact the first 10 people myself, or you get a call from my office. Now it's on the honor system. If the site's up and you're listening to the replay of this and you got your hands on some long lost audio file and it's up, then great. It's on the honor system for anyone who takes action. Anyone who takes action in the next 30 minutes. We're going to hold this for you for 30 minutes. 129. So let's go over to www.129founder.com. Again, www.129founder.com. I want you to know that whether you do the program or not, you're a winner. Whether you join it or not, you're a champion. Whether it happens for you or not, the next 90 days will be your best 90 days ever. You will continue to serve. You will continue to make a difference. You are a sales visionary. You have a vision for the people you were called to serve. And you, my friend, have greatness inside you. Others of you, it makes sense. Some of you are over right now at www.129founder.com. I'm looking forward to connecting with you. I'm looking forward to working with you. I'm looking forward to seeing you. I'm looking forward to us not only making this good for you, but for you to manifest that vision that was given to you for the people you were called to serve. And I get it. You weren't called to serve everyone. I get that. I wasn't called to serve everyone. I get that. But here's what I do know. What I do know is that you will make it happen. I want to close with a story. Now, again, the site is 129founder.com. It comes with everything. Secondly, if you have any questions, you're going to text 202-270-1662. Text I have questions 129 founder. I have questions 129 founder. Include your first name, include your last name, include your best contact number, and above all, include in there, if you would, please include in there so I know who you are. Include in there an email, so I have to email you some information. Now, I want to share with you a time that I decided to run a marathon. And I watched Oprah Winfrey. And Oprah Winfrey had run the marathon. And I said to myself, if Oprah Winfrey can run a marathon, then Shay Brown can run a marathon. So I decided to go out there and I signed up for the Marine Corps Marathon. And I had to train. So I trained a little bit, got started, trained a little more, got started, trained a little more, got started. But I wasn't really doing it the way that I should do it. It came time for game time. How many know sometimes it's time for game time? And so I got out there and I started running. Dun, 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 dun. Now, as I was running, we had a problem. The problem we had is that, I don't know if you ever heard of this, but when you hit something called the wall the wall in a marathon, which is 26.2 miles, when you hit this place and you can't go any further, maybe this happened to you in life. You hit the wall of life, the relationship falls apart. You hit the wall of life, your health falls apart. You hit the wall of life, you lose your clients. Well, this is what be happening at mile 17, where I hit this wall where I couldn't get through it. For me, it happened at mile 15. I was running and I went slower and slower. And at mile 15, I stopped. I hit the wall. I crashed. I sat down. I looked at people running by me and I breathed. Now, I wish I could tell you that I lifted my head up. I put my Walkman back in. I turned on some music and I started running again, but that's not the case. But I did get up and start walking. Then I put one foot in front of the other foot in front of the other foot. But as I walked, I couldn't go any faster. I was out of gas. Have you ever found yourself in a position where you can't go any further? I hit the wall. So I walked about the last 9 miles. And I finished that marathon in 5 hours, 40 minutes, and 23 seconds. Now, it's not about the 5 hours. Yes, it's an honor to finish a marathon. I know for some folks, that's a goal they had. But for me, I'd hit the wall and I'd crash. Didn't know any better. Here's why I tell you the story. Here's the lesson that I learned. I told myself I was never going to run another marathon again. Have you ever told yourself you weren't going to do something, but you did it anyway? Yeah, I did that. I signed up for another marathon. The next year, by the way, in Miami. And I decided this time I was going to hire a coach. I was going to work with a team. And so when I decided to work with a team, here's what I did. I showed up to go running with a running group. There's 15 of us in the running group. We're a 9.5 minute mile runners. That means we run every mile in 9 minutes and 30 seconds for 26.2 miles. This was when I was a young whippersnapper, by the way. And so when I joined the group, the first day, the person asked who's running marathons. I said, me. I had all the answers. I said, look, there's a wall. It comes around mile 15. And they said, don't worry, Shay. When you hit the wall, you're going to be just fine. We're going to train. I said, no. We might train, but I hit the wall. He said, no, I'm going to give you 6 words, Shay. And I want you to use these 6 words when we get there. When we start training, you're going to say these 6 words, and we're going to say it at mile 17. It's going to help you. I said, look, I don't say no words. I got a Walkman this time. I got better music this time, okay? Again, I was young and dumb. I didn't know what I didn't know. Anyway, we got to training, and we trained week after week after week. I think that's an 18-week program. We finally made it where we were running a 20-mile run. That means we were going to exceed 17 miles for the first time. I wasn't running. My brain was nervous. Have you ever did this before when you're doing something and you keep telling yourself, oh my gosh, I can't wait. Something's going to happen. This is not going to work. At mile 15, I about fell apart. At mile 17, my leader looks over and he says, hey, let's get going, everyone. And he started saying these 6 words. He said, I'm trained, I'm strong, I'm ready. I'm trained, I'm strong, I'm ready. I'm trained, I'm strong, I'm ready. As I start saying those words, I start thinking to myself, I'm trained, I've been working hard. I'm strong, I've been eating the right foods. And I'm ready for this challenge of 17 miles. And you know what I did? I started putting one foot in front of the other foot, in front of the other foot, in front of the other foot. And sometimes in life, isn't that how life is? Where you got to tell yourself, I'm trained, I'm strong, I'm ready, I'm trained for the next 90 days. I'm strong for the next 90 days. I'm ready for the next 90 days. This is my moment. This is my year. This is my time. Why? Because I'm trained, I'm strong, and I'm ready. I'm trained, I'm strong, and I'm ready. I'm trained, I'm strong, and I'm ready. Someone look right below the video, and write these words. I'm trained, I'm strong, and I'm ready. I'm trained, I'm strong, and I'm ready. Let me say it again. I'm trained, I'm strong, and I'm ready. And you know what? I finished that marathon. And when I ran that race and I hit mile 17 and I started telling myself, I'm trained, I'm strong, I'm ready, instead of my head being held down, my hands were in the air. I had more energy. I had more vitality. I was ready for it. And isn't that just like you as you go into the second half of this year, as you get ready to make the next day your best day ever? You tell yourself, I'm trained. I've been showing up. I'm strong. I'm strong in my marketing. I'm strong in my sales. I'm strong in my technology. And I'm ready for my breakthrough. I'm trained. I'm strong. And I'm ready. I'm trained. I'm strong and I'm ready. Someone look right below the video. And write those words. I'm trained, I'm strong, and I'm ready. I'm trained, I'm strong, and I'm what? I'm ready. Yeah. This is your time. This is your moment. And I know for you, you're going to cross that finish line. And you're going to get not a return on investment, but a return on finishing. You're going to finish this. This will be your best 90 days. It's going to happen for you. I know it deep in my heart. I know that this is your moment. I know this is your time. And I know for you with clarity that the best is yet to come, the best is yet to come, the best is yet to come. So with that being said, I'm trained, I'm strong, and I'm ready. As we close out, look right below the video, just write those words. I'm trained, I'm strong, I'm ready. 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 When you show up tomorrow morning, you gotta write down your goals. I'm trained, I'm strong, I'm ready. When you show up and you gotta call that client and you're not sure what you're gonna say, I'm trained, I've been ready. I'm strong, I can do it, and I'm ready. When you start dealing with technology and you're not sure how to use it, how best to integrate it, and the campaigns aren't in sync and things seem out of line, I'm trained, I'm strong, I'm ready. That's right. You're trained, you're strong, and you're ready. with that being said, I want you to make it a great day, everyone. My name, by the way, is Shay Brown, the happy entrepreneur. Make it a great day, everyone. Make it a great day. And I promise you, we'll make some good things happen when we connect again next time. God bless, and I wish you success. I'm trained. I see you, Ardell. I'm strong, and I'm ready. I see you, Tommy. I'm trained. I'm strong. I'm ready. Chevelle, I see you. I'm trained. I'm strong, and I'm ready. Yeah, this is it. With that being said, I'll see you soon. God bless.
Please go ahead and give a big standing ovation for the one and the only Shay Brown.
And I'm here right now in this moment with none other than the one and only Dr. Willie Jolly. What's up, my friend?
It's a privilege and a pleasure and a treat and a treasure to be in your presence.
All right, Delator, we're going to get started. You ready, Delator?
I'm ready, friend.
You ready, Dr. Connect?
Ready,
You
ready.
got none other than Andy Henriquez, and we have someone like a Dr. Sonia who's a bad sister. All right, now, go ahead with your bad self. None other than the Kim Warren Martin. That's the promise I made to my mom. I only did this message for one person, and that's my mom. This is for you, Mom. Love you. My name is Shay Brown, the happy entrepreneur. Make it a great day, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Shay Brown. Mic check, mic check. All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. Yes. Yeah. And they stay there, and they stay there.